In this video, we're going to show you how to replace the rear parking shoes on your Chevy Express 2500. These are going to be located behind the rear rotor. Let's get started. Using a 22mm socket, remove all of the lug nuts for the hubcap. Using a 22mm socket, remove the 8 lug nuts. Remove the wheel. Using an 18mm socket, we're going to remove the caliper bracket bolts. Break both of them free before you remove them. Remove both caliper bracket bolts. Pull the caliper off. We're going to put this on top of our leaf springs, just somewhere where our hose has no tension on it. Using a pair of pliers, we're going to remove the rotor clip. We're just going to spin it off of the stud. Remove the rotor clip. Using a hammer, we're going to break the rotor free from the hub. We're going to use a soft face hammer so we don't damage the rotor surface. Remove the rotor. Using a right angle pick, we're going to remove this top spring. We're going to get under it and get all the way to the back. Pop that spring out. Remove the spring. We're going to spread our pads apart and remove our adjuster. Remove the whole assembly. Using a pick, we're going to do the same thing on the bottom spring and pop it out. Remove the spring from the shoe. We're going to remove our spring clips from our shoes. To do this, we're going to take a pair of pliers and we're going to push on that clip. Take the pressure off of it and slide it up. You can remove your clip. And from the back side, you can remove this pin. Just reach around the backing plate and you can remove the pin. Remove the shoe. Do the same thing on the other side. Remove the clip and the shoe. Remove the pin. Remove the spring from the shoe. We're going to take apart and clean our adjuster before we install it. Going to slide that down and then take a rag, clean up any of the old grease, dirt, dust. Use a bit of brake parts cleaner. Get it nice and clean. We're going to take some silicone paste. We're just going to put a little bit on our adjuster, above and below. Reassemble the adjuster and move that jam nut all the way down. And I'm going to clean up any of the grease that's left over on the outside so it doesn't pick up any dust. Now it's ready to go back on. We're going to grab our shoes and we're going to grab our bottom spring and we're going to install that into the shoes. That's one side. And there's the other. Using a wire brush, we're going to go through and we're going to clean all of the contact points where our shoes are going to hit. Go around the whole backing plate doing this. Also on the bottom, make sure you get where the pads are going to sit. Take some silicone paste and paste it wherever the shoes are going to hit. Do the same thing on the other side. We're going to install the shoes into the vehicle, doing one side at a time. Pull the shoe up and over around to the other side of that block and get it installed. This is the block that we had to spread our spring around to get our second shoe installed. Be sure that this bracket up here is sitting correctly in the shoes. We're going to pull our shoes apart and have our adjuster ready to install. Get it lined up on the flats of those shoes. We're going to install our top spring. Get it started into one side. Pull it over to the other shoe and get it installed. Install the stud through the back of the backing plate. Get it installed through the shoe. Get the clip installed. Do the same thing on the other side. We're going to use a flat blade screwdriver and we're going to adjust our adjusting wheel. Pushing the adjuster wheel down towards the ground is going to get your pads out closer towards your rotor or make them tighter. And then pushing it towards the top of the vehicle is going to make them looser. What we're looking for is our rotor to go on and you hear a slight scrape. We're not there yet. And there we go. You can hear that scrape inside of the rotor right here. That's what you're going to be looking for. We're going to install the rotor lock. Push it all the way down the stud. Get the caliper installed around the rotor and get the caliper bolts started. And snug them down. Torque the caliper bracket bolts to 148 foot-pounds. Install the wheel. Get all the lug nuts started by hand. Snug them down. Using a 22mm socket, torque the lug nuts to 140 foot-pounds in a star pattern. Install the hubcap, snug the nuts down, and you're good to go.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.